Welcome to the Lee Priest Open. As you can see by these brackets, we are now in the second round of action. So what started off as a 16-man tournament has dwindled down to 8 versions of Lee Priest. Interestingly enough, there are 2 Ironman Pro versions, 2 Arnold Classic versions, and a whopping 4 Mr. Olympia Lee Priests. But I'm afraid today we will be rid of one of those Iron Man Pro versions, as today we see the 1996 Iron Man versus the 1997 Iron Man. So, ring-a-ding-ding, let's begin. And what better way to begin than this classic front double bicep pose? The 96 version has this one easy. Little bit of a stomach distension. Now, the 97 Iron Man was losing. I can't remember which version he faced in the first round, but he was losing in this pose. Might have been the timing. I'm not so sure. Either way, we have to go with this one. And the 96 Iron Man Lee Priest looks fantastic. What a finish. Large arms, conditioned. Tiny little wee waist. I've never seen his waist look so small. 1-0 for 96. Holy cow! Do you see this front lat spread of the 97 Iron Man? It is most certainly tied up after this one. Now, I would be remiss and very ignorant if I did not take note of the angle of the camera, which this is snapped. Now, don't get me wrong. His front lat spread in 97 at the Iron Man is fantastic, unbeatable. He is getting a point, period. But that camera angle, it is creating this illusion of this Dorian-esque front lat spread. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm sure it is probably beating the 96 one anyway. Let's face it, we will never know. That angle of that shot is just perfect. But I had to mention this because I'm sure most of you think that he just looks incredible here in 97, and he does, but it's the angle of the camera, I am telling you. But nonetheless, this is all judged by cameras and pictures, so 97 ties things up. And what a contrast in these two versions. Now, of course, the camera angle is creating a much thicker version of Lee Priest in the 97, but I mean, it's not that much of an angle. He is as big as a house. Look how wide and thick he is. And the legs in particular. Of course, like I said, that camera angle is creating a little bit of thickness, but it can't be that much. I say 97 gets another point here, but the longer I stare at this picture, is it just me or does Lee Priest have a distended stomach there in 97? Almost takes me in mind of Kai Green when he hits his side chest. Looks perfect. I almost want to vote for him every time. And then I look at his stomach. I don't know if I can in good conscience vote for 97 in this. I'm going to call it inconclusive because of that stomach. Other than that, I would have no problem in giving 97 the point. Here in the side tricep. And yes, I have to call camera angles again. There's just no way to make an educated decision based on this. 97, the display of the physique, the torso heap, and things of that nature look fantastic. But when you really look at the tricep itself, 96 looks better. But like I said at the end of the day, hard to make a conscious decision on this, so another inconclusive, unfortunately. Yes, at least we get one back comparison in this matchup. I think they're both pretty even as far as the back development is concerned. Pretty even indeed. But you look at the hamstrings, and I have to go with 97. I am at a loss on which version to vote for. Now, they are very similar in a lot of the poses. Of course, the 97 gets the front lat spread, 96 gets the front double bi. And no real clear winner in any of the other shots. And if you were giving 97 this rear double bi because of the hamstrings, look at this version here in the 96. Now his lats are closed in way too much to combat against the V-taper of 97. But it's evident here that he was in condition when you look at the hamstrings. So really, the version of 97 and 96 are identical when it comes to the back developments, in my opinion. I'm going to be making this most muscular the last pose in this contest. I'm going to have to make a decision on this one, and I hope you guys agree with this. These versions are so similar, but at the end of the day, the camera angle of the 96 Iron Man is so much better and, more importantly, much more comparable against other versions. So, a little bit disappointed in this one, as 97 may have been slightly better, but if that version was better than 96, I don't think it was a whole lot. If anything, 96 was probably better conditioned. So, here is the final decision on this. The 1996 Iron Man advances on to the semifinal matchup. And the next matchup in this tournament is a double Mr. Olympia. The 97 Mr. Olympia Lee Priest versus the 98 Olympia. Should be a darn good one. If memory serves me correctly, both of those versions are unbelievable. Should be a darn hard one to vote for. One to look forward to for sure. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day.